Hey, how's it going? XTC said he may stop by. Oh, this is what I got. This is number 190 in May. I don't know how old this is, but it's in very good condition. I went to actually sell the owner of the shop some of my inventory that's not selling on eBay, but he only bought one action figure from me. It's fine. He's got so much of his own crap there. I didn't blame him, but like he's like he was looking at this set I brought him, which is like Spider-Man and his amazing friends. He's like, how much you want for that? I'm like, $100, dude. He's like, shit. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have to sell for $150, dude. He's like, yeah, I can't do that. And then I showed him some pictures of some other stuff. I'm like, that starts to get pretty pricey with some of the other stuff I have, which are in the hundreds. He's like, yeah, I can't. It was just kind of funny. I said, yeah, man, I got a whole closet full of... I'm like, you should see the video games and the Lego sets. It was a funny moment, but he gave me cash for one item, and that was cool. He tried to haggle with me over it. He's like, how much you want for it? I'm like, 30. He's like, can you do 20? I'm like, no, dude, I can't do 20. I'm like, you buy from me for 30 and you're gonna sell for 45. That's what you got to do, man. The romance. Where's the romance gone? I-609 Moon Island skateboards. I like it. My favorite indie song? Is it okay if it's me? If I'm the artist? Because I'm independent. I qualify. I'm not signed to a major deal. Can I get in on that? Yeah, I can? Okay. All right, I like it. Because I'm Sith affiliated, that's why. You got what you deserved in Order 66. You arrogant bastards. I'm talking to you, Mace Windu. Pixie, it doesn't mean shit. Hey, Ross. How you doing? Hey, Wolfgang. What's happening? Wolfgang, good morning to you. Max Rebo is the band that you speak of in Jabba's Sail Barge, dude. It's the same band that was in the Palace. With Cy Snoodles. Hey Donna, how are you? Hey Jack. Pixie, Jack's back. Oh Donna. Is that a Richie Valens tune? Yes it is, thank you. I'll take music for 200, Alec. Alejandro. Why, Jack, what would ever give you that impression? Jar Jar wasn't the biggest problem in Phantom Menace, dude. Jerry Lee Lewis, like a whole lot of shaking going on. How about some Chuck Berry instead? I don't know any Jerry Lee Lewis. Because it's all, it's just rock and roll. Yeah, exactly, Jack. Yes, Jar Jar is. Yep. I just did it here. You're a day late and a dollar short, my friend. Mm-hmm. You better buck up next time, pal. I don't know who you're speaking to. That's basically what it was. It was House Rockin' by Stevie Ray Vaughan. The story of Layla and Majnun. That's what you want to hear? I don't play Tom Petty. Sorry, Chris. How are you? Let me get there. Oh, I ain't the one, man. Been messing with you. You're welcome, Pixie. I'll be right there. I'm almost done. Greetings, people of Earth. This is your overlord. You will now adhere to Pixie Knickers from this point forward. If you feel you must request, then rock a coin into the slot. Yeah, Wolfgang, I know that. I think everybody does. I think that's pretty common knowledge, man. Ninja, how are ya? When did you trade heaven for these earthly things? When you put your little head over? What the fuck is this guy's problem? It's a Big Bill Brunsey song. I'm just fucking with you guys. Good to see you. Good to be seen. Respect my authority. Thank you, Cartman. Okay, my man. I'm gonna take care of you. Let me get it in tune though first because it's not in tune right now. Something's off. Weather's been shifting around here. And it's been humid. So right now everybody wants to go a different direction than the direction I need them to go in. I'm talking about my strings. Why, you varmints. Hey, Robert. Yeah, Trey, you can take off your cap locks. Welcome to the room, dude. You were getting on my fucking nerves tonight, dude. Guys, ever seen a guitar broke in half? You're about to. Glad everybody was impressed by that. Okay. If you're wondering if that was cool, yes, that was cool. NYX, what's happening? Pixie, I got the letters wrong. I mean, it's NYX. get out of the shop. It was a fun time today. That was cool meeting up. No, I sure don't, George. Do you? Yeah, that's cool, man. He's all set for his weekend number 2s. Don't tell him I said that. Oh shit, it's on here. Never mind. Totally, it was fun. The only thing that could make it funner would be the 4 of us burning one down. But that would not be appropriate in the store, right? Yeah, they're going back for that kind of action. What? Uno mas. Oh, play my favorite Aerosmith riff. I like what they did with Trent Kept It Rolling. Hey, Bliss, what's happening? Hey, Richard. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not a huge Crush fan, personally speaking. It is. It's a very nice tone. Thank you. It's reverb and analog delay stacked onto each other, so it's a little bit different in terms of its tone. We got trails, so that for the people tripping at home, I go, woo, did you see that? I sure did. What's my thought? Maybe I always roll with analog delay because it's warm it gives you like natural overdrive, plus it gives you natural decay on those end notes. I just think it's bitchin'. Richard, for a long time, I didn't use delay. I rarely used reverb. Like I played completely dry with whatever the amp was, which was a Matchless Clubman 35 head going through a 212 bottom, and then I used a Victoria 2112 like a Tweed Deluxe. So no reverb, no effects in it, either of those amps. Just straight fucking tone. There's just, the reverb is at like maybe 35%. The reverb on the Schwartz is strong. It's different than like your traditional Fender reverb. Like the reverb in this takes a preamp tube of a 12D W7, whereas your typical Fender is a 12AT7 preamp tube. Just FYI for you guys that don't know a thing about tone, and reverb tubes produce different kind of like reverbs, but it's not just the tube, it's their circuitry involved. I'm not sure what Sword amps base this reverb off of, but if I had to guess, it was probably, I think, some old Ampeg or something like that. Alright, Bliss. I'm glad you are. Some people do, some people don't. You know, I just figured it's here, I might as well fucking use it. Uh-oh. NYX is going to get into it with Bliss. Alright, I can't wait to see this. Yeah, man, from Billy me to you. It's actually John Lee Hooker, if we're being real. Boogie chillin'. Oh, I wrote Boom Boom. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. Boom goes the shit. Okay, cool. Hey, Mark Williams, thank you, CPR. That kicks ass. I'm glad you like the tone, man. It's a Sword STR tremolo with Soulcactus mods. The Soulcactus mods are using an EL34 power tube instead of the 6L6, and then using a Jensen P10R El Nico magnet speaker instead of the 112. If you wanted my exact amp, you'd have to write Sword amps and just say, hey, I want to buy a Space Tone Tremolo 5-watt amp, but I want it with Soulcactus mods. He'll understand exactly what you want, and he'll build you my amp to my spec. And this is what it'll sound like, man. It'll sound like one of the best fucking Tweed Harvards you've ever played with reverb and tremolo, man. What everybody else says. ZZ Top, Led Zeppelin 2, right fucking here. If that's what you want, this is it. That's why I had the mods done to the amp, to get that. And in the words of, or I should say in the immortal words of Stanley, hashtag enough said. Yeah, no pedal's gonna simulate that shit, dude. You'll have to take that up with Sword Amps. Go to swordamps.com, man. I don't know if there's additional cost for my mods or not. You'll have to take that up with him. I don't get anything for it. This is just what I've been using as a professional for like the last 20 years. I'll pass on a shot of Jack, Pixie, but thank you. fucking Lenny Kravitz I know, man. NYX wants one. Unfan, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Try listening to the way B.B. King, Albert King, and Freddie King solos. And zero in on the player out of those three you like the best, and then zero in on how they play. That should help you out. Unless you need more players than that, then it's gonna get complicated, man. Steve from Houston, all right. Well, howdy there, Steve. You're my favorite deputy. Welcome into the Soulcactus arena here. Come on in and have a drink. Take your feet up. That's as much ZZ Top as you're going to get for the price that you paid, which was $0. Well, giddy up there, cowboy. Go on, get. No, I cannot play Crazy Train. I can act like a crazy idiot, though. Hey, Jackie, how are you? How do I run my pedals? I don't. I leave them on the board. If they run, they start puking. It's like a thing they have with their digestive system. You don't want to run your pedals, man. That's not good form for them. You want to keep them on a cool, dry place at all times. You don't want them to perspire, right? Guy's going, wow, is this guy an asshole? Pixie Knickers gets it. Jason gets it. I don't care. Pantera Walk. Pass. No, my dick's holding it in place. But thank you for your concern, John Wisdom. And it may be on backwards for you, but it's on right side, right up for me. Hey, Rock fan, what's up? How you doing, babe? What I'm hearing in my brain right now. I don't know, Richard. That was like some Jimmy Reed shit there, though. What? Ah, damn. Hang on. What strings do I prefer? Ernie balls all day long. Slinkies. Oh, sure. Oh, fucking after midnight? That's what you want to hear, man. I think I played it last night, but I'm happy to play that again. It's really funky how they do that rhythm in that song. Okay, Richard, but I don't know when I'm going on tour exactly, but stay tuned. Oh, there's nothing wrong with elixir strings, man. Those are plenty good. The only other strings that I've ever used is D'Addario and GHS boomers. Yeah, and I used to break both of those all the time. And then when I read that Jimmy Page and Eric Clapton both used Ernie Ball, I'm like, I'm switching over to Ernie Ball. And then ever since I did, I never broke a string after that. That's just my personal experience with strings. Yours is going to be different. It's going to vary. Yes. Have a rather large appendage to balance you out. That would help. You know, that way you could be a human tripod. You wouldn't have a problem then anymore. I guess there was no ba-dum-bum. All right, whatever. P90 pickups or humbucker? Which do you prefer? Neither, sir. I prefer a gold foil. Oh, the fuck you do. Get the fuck out of here. I like both equally for different reasons. So, I like the P90s for their piano bell-like clarity, quality. You don't really get that same definition out of a humbucker necessarily. So I think there's a little bit of a difference. What's weird is D'Addario, the owner, he lives somewhere around my area. And their facility is like out in, I don't know where it's out in Glendale, I think. But they're here now. Like, I go to the same pizzeria that the D'Addario owner goes to. Like, I've talked to the owner of this pizzeria. He's just like, did you know that D'Addario goes here? I'm like, no, I had no fucking clue. He's just like, he does. I'm like, that's very cool. I'm like, telling Larry Soulcactus says hello. I was just like, don't worry about it, dude. He'll never know who the fuck I am. What's a humbucker? A humbucker is like two single coils put together, Pixie. It's like what you would see in a Gibson Les Paul, like that Jimmy Page uses in Led Zeppelin. That's a humbucking guitar. You'll see like two squared off boxes that aren't as rectangular as this. And they'll be like it's sort of more squared off because there's two single coils wrapped together to make one humbucker. You know, when you have good toys, man, it's easy to get good things with. You know what I mean? You know, speaking of that, I found an interesting YouTube short where they were at some shop. I don't know what the shop was, but they were asking the employees, what would you rather have, a more expensive guitar or a more expensive amplifier? So they interviewed like 5 of the employees. 4 out of 5 of them said, I'd rather have a more expensive amp. And I was just like, no shit. I'm like, I've got a $1,400 guitar, but I've got a $2+ grand amplifier. I mean, even with my upgrade, I'm still not remotely close to what I paid for the amp. So, in my opinion, where's the money worth spending? To me, it's on the amp, man. Because that's where your tone is really coming from. I know, like your guitar. Yeah. That's great. But I'm saying, like, you could have a $500 to $1,000 guitar and change pickups out and whatever and have a killer instrument, right? So you didn't need to spend $2,000 on an axe, but you're not going to get the same quality of amplifier, and you won't be able to, like, just swap the pickups out. Doesn't work like that exactly. You can change the tubes, you can change the speaker, but you're still probably going to have a printed circuit board for an amplifier head, which means that a robot soldered that shit together. It wasn't done by a human being, hand-wired point-to-point. I'm playing through a hand-wired point-to-point amp. Point-to-point hand-wired amp. That's why it sounds as good as it does. Not because I'm manipulating it a certain way, but just the tone that you're hearing. Let's see. Hand-wired point-to-point hand-wired amp will allow you to ease off your picking or dig into it, and the amp will respond to your playing technique. That inherently will make you a better player. Yes, you can run scales and blah, 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 and do all that shit, but really cultivating style, you need tone for that. How many strings have I broken, NYX? A lot. Not recently. I haven't broken a string in like decades. I'll be honest with you. I have not broken a string in decades. Seriously. Like, I probably stopped breaking strings, man, probably after high school. Like, all of a sudden, it was just like, they were gone. But I was also getting my guitars, like, when I went down to U of A in Tucson, and I bought the Eric Clapton, 7-Up Eric Clapton Strat. They had really pro guitar technicians. I mean, these guys worked on Rolling Stones guitars. They worked on Eric Clapton's unplugged guitars that wound up on the MTV unplugged. Like, I got to play that Martin, the Triple O Martin that Eric used on the unplugged. Yeah, I played it for real in real life because I used the same guitar tech in Tucson, Arizona. So the ability to have access to a pro music store and have pro guitar technicians is, I can't tell you how invaluable that is. And that's probably why I've never broken a string since college, basically, which would be like 30 years. Kind of nuts that I can remember that, huh? Always too, though, like if I know that I'm going to be playing like a lot and then, you know, I'm going to gig or whatever, since I'm my own guitar technician, like I would change my strings before a gig, just so I know for sure that I'm not going to be breaking a string while I'm performing my 2 or 3 sets. Rock fans. Pixie, I don't remember everything, believe it or not. I have a good memory, but some things elude me. Marco Felix, here again, everybody. They are. I'll be honest with you, it'd probably be a good idea to get some simple guitar maintenance under your belt. I mean, I probably take my guitar to my technician maybe like once or twice a year. I always say Gibsons need more work. They could visit the tech doctor twice a year, but your Fender only needs maybe once a year. That's the difference there. All right, my friend. We'll catch you later. I'll text you later. Have a good night, my man. Enjoy. Thanks for stopping by. Be cool. Francisco, how are you? So who's got a next cool question about guitar gear, amps, effects, playing in bands? They're having troubles playing in bands, writing and recording music, you know, that kind of thing. Anybody trying to get gigs? Anybody? Bueller? Yeah, tough on Friday night. Tough crowd, I tell you, no respect. Link Ray. Is that dude with that double neck, dude? Hey Taylor, pass. Mr. Rooney, this is Sergeant Peterson. You're Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago. If I'm gonna get busted, it's not gonna be a guy like that. Do I got any blues Royce? No, Mike Damone. The last time I had Blue Oyster Cult, I almost wound up working at the fucking 7-Eleven. Where the fuck were you? I'm just fucking with you, dude. Sorry, Fast Times at Ridgemont High was on TV earlier. And I caught the part where, like, Stacy's walking up to Damone, walking home from after school. I'm like, okay, I don't need to see this. Nobody wants to touch you, Miles, so just chill out. Not really a Rick Derringer fan, but thanks for playing our game. You got a third one you want to throw out as a strike? Southie, where are you? You're leaving a comment. What is my favorite song? I don't know what my favorite song is. Yeah, Ferris. I'm a Weird Science fan, but I mean, they both have the same director. Yeah, I know he is, dude. That's why I said that. I'm just saying I like Weird Science. In addition to Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I also like The Breakfast Club. In addition to Ferris Bueller's Day Off. They all have the same director. The guy shot all those movies in my fucking backyard. In Chicago, dude. On the North Shore. Do I like Thin Lizzy? Yeah. I saw Motley Crue on the Girls tour. That was interesting. I liked Whitesnake better. I do. I can't deny that, rock fan. Yeah, that's all we get. 25, 27. Because it's Friday night, Bliss. There's not a lot of people here. So, with that in mind, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. I think we're going to wrap it up, though, so everybody can get on with their Friday night activities, all right? Thank you, everybody. To the ones who gave stickers, thank you very much. Wolfgang, Bliss, Trippy, Rock Fan, who else? Taylor, sure, why not? Mouse. Oh, Finn Anime, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. How are you this evening? Roxanne, I did not see you. I'm sorry. Manuel, I did not see you. Francisco, thank you. NYX, thank you. Who's gone? And let's see. Anybody else? Richard, thank you. And Ninja, of course. All right. Okay, everybody. So Pixie and I are going to be back at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow for the Cartoons and Cereal Saturday morning stream. All right. So think about your cereal choice. Think about your choice of cartoons. And we'll catch you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Standard Pacific Time. So what time is that in Eastern Standard Time, folks? 1 p.m. All right. Have a good night. Be good to yourselves and be good to the ones around you, yeah? Hang loose. Be cool. Thank you, guys.